welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. We are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio on December 15th already. And today we have Jim Sinicropi, as always, and our favorite, Christine VanDusen, the owner of CVDesigns in Seneca Falls. It's the holiday season, so of course we had to bring you on. Mm-hmm. Today's show is brought to you by DA Liquors, which is also in Seneca Falls, and they have this poem that they have been running for, I'd say, years now. I think, I could be wrong, she'll correct me, but I think her dad came up with this poem, and I just love it. So this is what we're going to do quick. It says, on the day after Christmas, and not at all strange, are the crowds flocking with gifts to exchange. Their socks are too large, their ties are too bright, their slippers are wrong, and their shirts are too tight. Now, if you're anxious and eager to learn how to give and be sure your gifts won't return, for what it's worth, the suggestion is mine. Nobody brings back their liquor or wine. Isn't that so cute? I think that's so clever, and she's been running it like every year since I've known her in the marketing business. It's
become a local holiday classic.
Yeah, it is. And,
bring the kids around, put them on your knee.
yeah, read it. Yeah, but really what they're saying is, you have some gifts you need to get for people. Mm-hmm. She's got something for everybody. They also do, obviously, gift cards, which I think is like pretty genius for people around the holiday season. Why not give a gift card if they're going somewhere else to get liquor, wine, everything.
Yeah, I love the wine selection.
Yeah, it's great. So much local wines in there, too, which is great. So.
They're the best, too. I go in there, and I just tell her who I need a gift for, and she's like, yep, they drink such and such. Like, they know what everyone in town drinks, so it makes it super easy.
She definitely does. I can agree to that. So, December's gone by so fast, and
I know.
Well, it's only the 15th. We're halfway home.
To me, I'm like, it's already the 15th. Next week is Christmas.
I'm in panic mode.
Are you in panic mode?
It's just flown by. I feel like we just kicked off, and
10 days, 9 shopping days left.
Yep.
Till Christmas.
Oh,
yes.
So that means, going to start it off right away. Are you already in your 12 days of Christmas sales then?
We are on day 3 today. Today's deal is 20% off all home and holiday decor.
How did I miss the first days?
Well, and we're going to repeat. So there's 12 days, 12 different deals, although we're going to be doing the gift card one a couple times where for every 50 you load on, you get an extra 10. So it's a nice little bonus. We have a lot of people that run in for their last minute gift cards because everybody loves getting gift cards, so they don't return those either. So
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Get a gift card to CVDesigns and a bottle of wine from DA Liquors, and there's a perfect thing. So tell us about how your holiday season has gone, because you've been in the holiday spirit technically since beginning of November, before?
Oh, definitely early October. We have to start setup in mid-October. That's why you would think the holiday season would feel long, but it's just flown by. It's been so crazy. We've been so lucky. Last year, because of COVID, we launched these curated gift boxes. Yeah. And we carried them throughout the year, but they really explode at Christmas. So one of my staff members, Giovanna, she came on board to help me with those, and it's been very busy. We've been really lucky.
You've been able to bring on a few people, right? Recently that have been helping you a lot, especially on social media. I see the TikToks that are taking off, and how has that been?
It's been so much fun. I mean, I knew we needed more help, but I kind of just had more of a vision of bringing people to really connect with our customers, not just, and to showcase them in a unique way. One of the biggest things people always say, oh, I wish you carried plus sizes in your store, or, you have to be so skinny. And we're like, listen, we are all like regular women. We are wearing these clothes. We feel great in them. And so we've brought in some people, and seeing someone try something on that they didn't think they could wear is just like the best feeling. So having the different girls, different age sizes, all of that has really been exciting.
I was going to say, I feel like your sizes range, though, so like they just weren't paying attention as much as they realized.
Amazing job to see your business grow, but to also see the brand really take shape into something that people from all over the area associate with like high quality. And when you bring staff in, they can only complement that. So you find the right people, and all of a sudden, like everything kind of just moves forward a little faster, and And so coming off a really big weekend, you must have had a few people stop in the store this weekend during
we
It's
had
a
a couple
Wonderful
people
Life.
come through.
It
was wild. It was so nice. I mean, last year we just missed it so much. And this year the anticipation was there. And I was saying to Jim off camera, it's not the angry mob. Like, it's so busy, but everyone is so happy. Everyone's in the holiday spirit.
Yep.
And just seeing people rave about the town. I mean, the town of Seneca Falls did a fantastic job getting everything ready. The committees were amazing. So, you know, it really was appreciated by everyone who came. So it was just so nice to see.
And that's the thing, living here, we a lot of times, you know, take it for granted. That's kind of a catchphrase that people say a lot. Take it for granted, but when you have all these people come in from out of town and they just can't believe how wonderful our hometown is.
Yeah. A woman from Tennessee said they came out from the cabaret and she's like, and we were looking at the lights, it was just magical. And so like just to hear it, and like you say, I drive by downtown every day and I'm like, oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
Right,
you know,
but we see it, we're used to it, but you know, when they do start to put those like little bells up whenever they do it, you're like, oh, okay, you know, I wish they had things that they could do all year round like that, honestly.
But when it comes down to it, you know, a lot of it is the people of Seneca Falls.
Oh, for sure.
And so when you watch the 5K race and you see all the people come out from around the houses on the course, and the decorations and the way that I guess we treat visitors. And I'd like to think it's not just this one weekend, but I think that, you know, what a community's like, your buildings and, you know, your natural geography, but what it really is the people. And you know, in a small town like this, there's a lot of infighting and talking behind people's back and stuff like that. But at the end, we really are good. There really are really good people here in Seneca Falls. And when people come from out of town, they can tell and they appreciate it. And it's one of my favorite weekends of the year, especially when we make the video for the race and we're down there talking to people. And they're all just so you've never seen so many happy people in your life. They're so excited.
I know. And especially, you know, in these times, if you pay any attention to media or social media, you really start to think that people are like angry and rude.
So
and
mean.
then you have an experience like that and you're like, no, people are still pretty great.
Right.
You know,
when you get offline and get them together in a Christmassy atmosphere, you know, instead it's and that's
really
the thing.
Nice.
That a lot, obviously, people are posting to social media, but that's like an in-person event. Like, it's not virtual, you know?
Exactly. You have that connection.
Right.
So it was really great.
One of my favorite things, I have never ran or walked the 5K still in my life of living in Seneca Falls, but I do stand out there and I put my hand out and I'm like, slap my hand, please. Like, I'm so happy for you. And everybody goes by and we hand them drinks and, you know, everybody's so happy. I mean, like, they're tired. They're almost at the finish line by the time that I almost see them. And they're still so, like, happy. And I love it. And then you get to be right in the middle of it all. And, I mean, your shop all year round gets people coming from different locations, correct?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen a really big uptick in that this year. I think because a lot of people aren't doing their traditional long-range vacations. We've kind of become a destination, and so people will come from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Buffalo, and they'll say, yeah, we're staying the week or staying the weekend, and then they hit the wineries, and then they're like, we're going to make this an annual thing. So I mean, that's one of the biggest compliments.
You're an anchor store now for downtown. You've turned into an anchor.
I like to think so.
No, it's amazing, and you're right. People are willing to drive from, you know, over an hour away to come and see what you got going on. It's you know, it's great. It's like, and when they're there, they grab lunch downtown. They maybe hit up a couple other stores, and like you say, they go to a winery. They walk along the Canal Harbor. You know, it's
and
I would hate to imagine
it's going to keep them coming back.
I don't even know what it'd be like if you weren't down there. You know, it's like I think you become that important to downtown, and
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I always bring it up. I'm like, think of it like literally from day one when you opened. I got to be part of it, and like, did you have a place in here at one point?
I did.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of like that compared to what you're at now.
I look back at the photos. I love Facebook memories because it shows you like 5 years ago. And I mean, we thought we had it going on. So embarrassing. But I'm like, you know what? You got to start somewhere.
You've done amazing, and you have helped so many people even like decorate their homes. And I've said to
our studio.
5 years now since I bought my house. I'm like, once I get it how I want it, it's happening. And I am like this close to having my biggest construction project done, and I'm perfect. I sit there and I look at your stuff and I scroll. I'm like, this is going to go here. This is going to go here. Have you gotten your house all decorated for Christmas, or do you focus more on the store?
It's funny. I used to be so much better with more time. I have to do trees and the mantle and everything. Got to make it cozy. I didn't go as all out as I have in the past, but it looks
you did
nice
at the
and
store.
festive. Yeah, I know. We did, oh my gosh, probably, because we've had to redo maybe 20 Christmas trees this year. So
I remember, was it last year or the year before, someone came and bought your whole Christmas tree?
Yep.
Like, that's got to be such a whole compliment.
It's funny, that couple messaged me last week. They relocated to Texas and said, I just want you to know the tree came with us.
Aww.
And it made so
that's
it's really
awesome.
cool.
It really, though, like that, you have an eye for it, and
Thank you.
I don't see it going away anytime soon. And because you have such an eye, like, look at our trees, look at everything. Do you have any, like, go-to decorations that you're seeing for this year that are different from what you're usually seeing?
There's kind of a range. We're definitely seeing kind of like an homage to traditional, vintage type things. They're recreations, and definitely more whimsical. People are having a little bit more fun with colors, a lot of pinks and gingerbread houses and things like that. We brought in some snowmen this year because really some things that, like from when I was a kid, my mom had, and I'm seeing these new pieces. So it's really just about doing, what makes you happy. People are spending more time at home. Yes. So they want to make the space as cheerful and cozy as possible. Things can be hard.
I think, let's go back to maybe when I was a kid. It seemed like people just spam decorations, It was a little more gaudy. And, it was always popular to maybe run the garland up the banister with some lights or stuff like that. But now people are like theming together parts of their house. So this part's going to be the country Christmas. This part's going to be the more like gold and silver Christmas.
Yeah. I know every room at my house has like a different vibe.
That's
like
what
theme,
I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Because why do you want your whole house to be the same thing? I've gone through that so much where I'm like, I want every room to be like a different vibe. But then they're like, that's a little crazy. I'm like, no, it's not.
Well,
it's okay to be crazy. I've just embraced the crazy.
One thing I did this year at my house was I put a lot of lights in my backyard. Yeah. And they're kind of hard to see from the road. I mean, not hard to see, but the reason I did it is because when you look out from our house into the backyard, it looks great to be in the house. So I did it for us in the house.
You did it for you. That's right.
Yeah. I wish people would theme their outside lights a little bit more than like their inside, because sometimes I'm like, I like to see it all put together nice, and sometimes, like you said, they just throw things up. I still love all the lights, but I'm like,
I know. I try not to be a Christmas snob. So I'm like, they did their best. It's cheerful.
Right. They have something going on. Do we go on?
Well, I was just going to ask, so the holiday boxes are a great, a gift, especially for if you're trying to give gifts from people that you might not see in person. It's just a great idea. So what if somebody wants to order holiday boxes? When's like the cutoff?
So today is actually the last day to order if they're going to be shipped. That's from the post office.
So get down there.
So
hurry.
Yes, hurry.
Hurry.
And then we have some available in store this year. Last year it was exclusively online, but we do have some grab and go boxes which have gone over very well. So you can get them through Christmas Eve if you come into the store. Okay. And if you're local and pick up, you can order through next Tuesday or Wednesday. I should know this, but it's online.
It would be the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And how does a grab and go box work? Because they're all like custom and varied, right? Do they open them up and say, "Oh, I like this one. I'll take this one"?
Yeah, we have some on display because they are. We don't have two boxes that are alike. They're all different, but they're curated by color and theme. And something for every style. So we just have them on display and people can select, and you can customize. They'll say, "Can I just swap out that mug?" Or
no, and take it as it is. No substitutions.
I know we're going to be ruthless at the end, because
no, this is what you get. Okay, you should have planned ahead.
We've also had people come in too, and they just say, I want to spend $150. Can we customize something with kind of a mix of things? And so we've done all sorts of things this year. So it's been really nice.
I must say, I think since you started doing the boxes, I may or may not have gotten almost every holiday box.
You have.
I have TJ. Really, he loves those boxes for me,
He's a good man.
I'm always like, yeah, I see that box. I see where it says CVDesigns box. I'm like,
well, I gotta tell you, it's too easy to. You know, it's like it's too easy, and it's something that everybody's going to be pleased with, and it's a surprise, which is always nice. Like even if. We all give gifts, and some so hard to surprise. Like, I don't know, people are asking me and my family, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know, nothing
hard,
but,
yeah.
give me a surprise. Like,
yep.
I don't want to say, I want these pair of sneakers, and then to open it up and say, there's those sneakers I asked for. I want to be surprised.
It's another reason why we like to keep each box different, so that if you do receive 2 in a season, you're not getting dupes of the same things.
Yeah.
And
Never
it's
had
all
anything the same.
things that you use. Everybody loves candles, mugs, things like that, if you get another one, you're not going to be like, I have enough. It's still exciting.
I've never had that problem. Are you that type of person? Do you like surprises, or do you like to kind of give, like, okay, this is, if you're going to get me a gift, here's an idea?
So I actually despise Christmas lists.
Yeah.
I don't like giving someone a shopping list and just say, here, you pay for it. I like that element of surprise, like, oh my gosh, how did you know? Or you remembered I said this or that.
Yep.
And so I kind of like, catching someone a little bit off guard.
I'm such that person too. I like try every year to be like, okay, like I try and like write notes, and I'm like, I'm such a person too that I've noticed as I've gotten older, I want to do like experiences. I want to do like not things, and
memories.
With such a big family that we have, it definitely gets interesting. And this year specifically, I've noticed a lot of us in the family, like, we're like, listen, I don't really want anything, and I love that. You know? It's not like my mom's always like, no, I want to at least have some presents under the tree. I want, I'm 27 years old, and she's still like, treats us like a kid a little bit. Yeah. But I'm like, no, Mom, let's do something, like, let's go and do wine pairing or cooking classes or fun things like that I've been trying to gift a lot more in my
it's nice, and then you can
age.
Kind of support local at the same time, and
absolutely. Speaking of supporting local, do you have any exciting things that we can look forward to in the local land of CVDesigns?
Yeah, I mean, after the Christmas rush, we have a lot that we're looking forward to. We are going to be growing the team. We're going to be looking to hire some more people, including another full-time person. And we have some really exciting collaborations coming up with some other businesses, and so we're really excited.
You'll come back to tell us more when you're ready to share.
Always.
Right?
This is like my home away from home. I love this. It's been part of the Christmas tradition.
It is so perfect.
Valentine's boxes coming?
Yes.
Again?
Oh, yep. We did them last year, and it really was just the nicest thing because people were sending them to friends. It was really kind of the heart of the crisis time of the pandemic, and so they were sent to a lot of nurses and people, on the front lines, and so we got to see just some really sweet messages. So again, each edition of the box has been really exciting and fun for us to see. So
I even had one of my friends send me, like, it wasn't even a box from you, but it was all stuff from your place, and they put it together, and it was like a hang in there when I couldn't have the wedding or something. You literally have something that could go for any situation that's going on in your life. And I think that's what's amazing. I also think it's crazy to think that you started like just you, and then your mom was a MVP, and now here you are able to hire multiple people. That just shows like how successful you've been.
For a downtown retailer, it's rare.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm sure how many people said in the beginning, like, oh, that's a risk, and Seneca Falls.
I still get it.
Yeah.
I do.
I'd be like, oh, is it?
I know. It's okay. It is. Even though things have been going well, I think as the business owner, you never 100% lose that fear. I mean, nobody was ready for COVID.
Yeah.
Luckily, I thrive under pressure, so so it worked out. But we're still as grateful today as we were when we started. For just every customer, every new person that comes in, we still feel really lucky.
My grounding of CVDesigns, I would say, are somehow I have lost these earrings, but I have like I bought probably 3 different sets, and somehow I always end up finding my missing earring of CVDesigns, and I swear to God, I wear them every day, and I always think about it, and I'm like, this is it. I am a CVDesigns girl from day one because of these earrings.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it. Do we have any fun and exciting plans for Christmas since it is next week?
For Christmas? Well, no, wait, we got another show before Christmas.
Oh, yeah, we do. You're right. But still, to me, Christmas is next week. It's next Saturday, right? Oh, my goodness.
Saturday, yeah. Christmas Eve, Friday. Today's the 15th, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah. So do you have anything
next Saturday,
exciting
not this coming Saturday.
Right.
Well, what about the weather for this weekend?
Oh, man. Okay, you're right. I'm getting ahead in my holly jolly spirit. What's the weather like?
Yeah, it's a little too early to even predict if it'll be a white Christmas or not. There's not going to be any significant snow between now and next Wednesday, but this weekend is going to be a little bit of a mixed bag. So Friday, sunny with a high near 46. That's warm for December, right?
Yeah.
A little windy. Friday night, mostly cloudy, low of around 34. Just a chance of some rain or snow. And then Saturday, precipitation is likely, high of 37, so it could be some snow in the air. Probably won't stick on the ground. And then Saturday night, it's actually going to be starting to get a little cooler, down to around 28, and still a chance of rain or snow, mostly in the early evening. Sunday, chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, high near 32, and then overnight Sunday, it gets down to 22. So, I don't know, 22 is cold.
Yes.
But then Monday, mostly sunny, high near 38. So we aren't really keeping those temperatures below freezing long enough for us to get snow on the ground. But, again, we're still 10 days from Christmas. So I'd like to see a white Christmas.
Yeah, I enjoy seeing a white Christmas, but I enjoy the warmer weather, too. So I can't complain. Usually I feel like normally I'd be complaining at this point about how cold it is.
Tomorrow, high of 64. Thursday, 64.
That's kind of scary. Isn't that in a way that's like, what's going on?
I don't know. Break out the shorts one last time in 2021.
You know what's sad? See people walking Geneva Lake in their shorts and T-shirts tomorrow because of that. But, I can't complain. I like a white Christmas, but if it can be snow on the ground and 40.
That's hard to do. Then it gets dirty. Snow gets dirty.
Yeah. Well,
I like a nice crisp snow, get it down to around 15 degrees. Everything just stays white and crispy and icy.
What are your holiday hours looking like? You said Christmas Eve. Are you open?
We are open on Christmas Eve. We usually are there until about 3 o'clock. We don't do a full day, but we usually get a lot of people running in a panic. I used to close, but I would get so many panicked texts and calls. So we're there. Mm-hmm. And my Christmas is usually when I'm with my niece and nephew, which is going to be a couple days after Christmas. So we are going to be closed through the 28th, I believe, and then we'll reopen.
That's good, though. That
we're ready for a break.
Yeah, usually you deserve a break.
Usually we're right back at it, but this year we're going to take a little time and see our family because we haven't been able to do much of that this year. So,
and I'm sure nobody would be upset. Everybody will go on with their days as soon as you open back up. They'll be right back in there.
They'll be okay. Yes.
You have so much clothes, too, that are launching every day, I feel like, and they're so great. How do you pick what to put in your store?
It's tough. I do all the purchasing, and my instincts have been pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so. People love it.
Yeah, we are going to be expanding the clothing section even more in 2022. So
I love it.
Excited. Our jeans really were a hot item, and we have some people who have become obsessed with the brand. So we're going to be expanding the different styles available for that. So. Yeah, definitely some new things coming we're excited about.
Then that's all you can hope for is that you keep having new things coming. Your instincts definitely have been on point. I was going to say the jeans were scary at the first because you're are people going to want to get jeans from a boutique, Are they getting, but it seems like they were amazing.
Yeah.
They have we've had no fails, I'd say.
Well, the product line is curated, so you've made these decisions, and a lot of people don't know what's good for themselves. Like they need someone to say, "Here, try this." It might be something you never tried.
I'm always happy to tell people what's good for them.
I don't even have a choice anymore when I go in there. Whoever's working there, like, come out, let me see. Especially your mom,
Chetta. Yeah, she loves to.
She's like, come out, let me see. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Or they're never telling me always that they love it. What I like.
Oh no, Chetta can't lie.
Yeah,
she'll be like, her voice will just get really high. She'll be like, oh,
yeah,
no, it's not good.
I tell her all the time, like, tell me the truth. I'm like, I love it. In my family, I swear, every event we have, which are a million, will be like, where'd you get that? They're like, oh, CVDesigns. Like Felicia the other day was wearing one from like 4 years ago. One of the shirts that
old. Yep, she's been coming for a long time. I love scrolling through social media and seeing so many people in the outfits. It makes me happy.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a good feeling
to have that.
So what are you doing this weekend, the weekend before Christmas?
Got some basketball games.
You're playing some basketball games?
Yeah, I'm about to go hoop. No, I'm going to watch Liam. He just signed up for a travel league basketball too, so
that'll keep you busy.
Yeah, we'll have our hands full. But there's a ugly sweater party going on at the SMS. Of course, there's something. It's
the
a
Andrew
LeBron
party, right?
Yep, for Andrew LeBron, which I love. Every year the boys pick a donation to make, and this one is for like homeless people in New York City. If you pay like $20, it feeds like 15 people. It's like a really nice thing, and they do local ones too, but this one is a more broader one, which I think is great. They do something nice. It's not just like, hey, we're going to be idiots and drink at a party. We're actually doing something, for the holiday season. Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on this weekend. I do my annual shopping trip with Hawk tomorrow. He takes all the kids and we go, basically we shop for my mom and that's about it. But then he takes us to dinner and it's just become like an actual thing. It started with like me and my sister. Now it's like me, my sister, and my sister-in-law. And then it's like now the boys somehow get to come too. And I swear they're all just going for the dinner. But we get stuff done.
What I love about Christmas. The day is nice, but it's all the traditions leading up to it, I think, that are the best parts of Christmas. Things like that.
Oh, I'm such a tradition person. It's bad. I'm like, we have so many traditions. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, it's Tuesday. It's our tradition, to go here. But I love it. That's what makes my heart happy. So what about you, Jim? Anything exciting this weekend?
Oh, we were originally going to go to a party on Saturday night that got kind of postponed. So now it's like freed up everything. I think Syracuse plays a home game this weekend. Maybe I'll try to get up there. I got to get up there to buy some gifts on Marshall Street, actually.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, honestly, I don't really have any plans. We've got some new furniture in the house, so I kind of wouldn't mind just like cooking some dinner and sitting there. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe get out on the golf course. It's gonna.
I know, 64. You could.
Well, 64 Thursday.
Oh, that's Thursday.
So
yeah,
you could always get out there Thursday, right? It might be a little bit.
Oh, we're thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of chatter about Thursday.
Oh, I love
golf.
It. Especially in the golf world.
You golfers can't wait. You're just ready.
He goes, I swear. And then you go to the indoor ones a few times during the winter, right?
Oh, yeah. It's good exercise, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's how they chalk it up to, like, I'll be gone again for another whole day.
Well, if we go golfing, like, let's say we play golf on Sunday morning, it's going to be a high near 32, so it's going to be cold, but we'll walk. It'll be like a 6-mile walk.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, you probably do 6 miles just running through your store every day.
You should carry a step tracker.
I wear my Fitbit, and it is pretty crazy how many.
Sure.
We do a lot of running around, but it's good.
Do you get any free time this weekend, or it's like crunch time until that few days you have off?
Pretty crunch time, yeah. That's why I say I'm just clinging to those few days off. I'm ready, but I usually don't slack off until it's done.
Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's amazing, and that's why you've been doing so good. I want you to give people a little social media plug so they can find you, and then it's already time for us to go.
Yeah, if you're watching this, you're wondering, what's the CVDesigns? Like, get with the program out there. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Where can they find you?
Yeah.
So my favorite platform is Instagram, just CVDesigns Seneca Falls. You can also follow us on Facebook. I think we actually have a bigger following on there. And you can shop online at shopcvdesigns.com. We ship nationwide. We offer delivery and pickup. So,
And TikTok. You can find him on
that's
TikTok.
right, TikTok.
You
I don't
guys do
post
cute
on that
ones.
one as much. I still feel like I'm too old for that. But
No, you're not.
Well, you got to reach the younger generation, right?
I know, and we have some fun. So
You
so
reach
yes,
every
follow us on
generation.
TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Well, Christine, Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Always a
and-
pleasure.
The
and we'll see you
tradition
soon.
lives on. Thank you for
Yes.
decorating for us as always. You always get me in the Christmas spirit. And just like that, it's already time to go.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming on. Thank you for everybody that was watching. If you enjoyed the show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back again next Wednesday, of course. And until then, have a great weekend here in the